Go is about making choices. Sometimes your best choices are obvious, but sometimes you can get lost in the ocean of possible moves. In this video, I'll show you how you can make better choices in Go using rows. Rows is a set of systemic questions that can be used in Go games for deciding where to play next. Where is this rows from? I invented it myself because I got worried when some of my viewers told me that when they weren't sure where to play next, they thought, what would Haley do? I admit that it makes me feel extremely good, but I'm afraid this question is too general to give you any good insight. So let me show you how you can use rows to make better choices in Go. Rows represent 4 keywords: response, options, sente, and expected results. In full questions, you ask, do I need to respond to my opponent's last move? What are my options? Can I take any of them in sente? What are expected results for each option? Let's look at each of them more closely. The first question you should ask is, do I need to respond to the last move? Or the same question in different words, is that sente? This question is also asking, what happens if I play somewhere else? To this question, your answer can be in one of 3 main categories. I'll be in trouble. I won't be in trouble, but responding seems like a good place to go. I won't be in trouble, and responding seems small. Asking this first question is important because when you see your opponent's move, it's easy to make a mistake of asking, how should I respond to that move, without thinking about tenuki. The second question is, what are my options? From the first question, if your answer was in the first category, I will be in trouble, you should think about all the options that are in response to your opponent's move. If your answer was in either the second or third category, you should look at the whole board, including the area where your opponent just played. When you scan the whole board, think about both good places for you and good places for your opponent. Any place that has both characteristics is likely to be an important area. The third question is, can I take any of them in sente? Among the options you identified in the second question, check if there are places you can take in sente. As long as your opponent's response doesn't harm your position, it's usually a good idea to take your sente options first, especially in endgame. The last question, probably the most difficult one, is what are expected results of each option and what is the best choice? Here you make predictions for each of your options by reading a few moves ahead and compare them to decide your next move. Rows can be used by players of all levels. The difference would be that the stronger players will have deeper analysis and more accurate judgment. Following these steps, however, you can avoid asking wrong questions and clarify your thinking process. So here is my suggestion for you. Why don't you have a game, apply rows for each of your choice, and share your experience with us? You can do so in the comment section here, or Facebook, or Twitter. Looking forward to hearing your feedback. Thank you for watching.